to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and the Scarlet Knights will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan's offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Throwing right. That's caught. It's Stewart. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It smothers. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finding open areas. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They'll run it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. After run, now throw. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. This quarterback part of their running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The big fellas coming out the goal line defense. He'll go to the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
And, man, that's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a fourth down.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab, it's Stewart. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
On that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. You see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
The Wolverines in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air, it's Hart. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And, boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking for a man. It's Hart. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner is stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
To the air on first down. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. play action fake. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Right on the money. Smashes through the tackle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Hold. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Gets it out fast. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds us back in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Underwood. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tied in the red zone. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's hard. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll try the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. On the run, it Smothers. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Hart. Pucks it out of the air. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Duff. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Baylor is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 21 to UCF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Underwood. He hurls one deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding an escape route. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive charts.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Hart. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That's caught. It's Houston. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt time. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Prescore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To the air, it's Hart. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're going to run it to the right. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. He gets it away from his own end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The give out of the gun. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to pass, it's Hart. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Throws to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching